Hey everyone, Luke Dog here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We're in the town of Honleath, and we're going to try and see if we can activate a golem. So we've still got some darkspawn around, judging by the mini-map.
The darkspawn have sensed us.
Let them come to us. Holy smokes, Liliana. Backing up, backing up. That was probably a waste of a stun. I'll stare just in case. Where did I run off to?
I am ready.
Maintain. Begun, as you said. Quickly, we must fight.
Why does that always happen to me? Hello?
I honestly don't know. So what's up with you? You're bleeding. Penalty to health regeneration. As in, how quickly you regenerate? Take the ice bolts at least.
It is over.
What else we got? Ooh. Bloodied bronze key. Dried blood clings to this heavy iron key. You found it in Honleath, tucked into the pocket of a dead villager. I'll take it, I guess. Basket is almost empty. Most of the bird seed seems to have been something. Wilhelm's cellar.
I shall do it.
See what's in here.
It shall be done.
That's fine. Wait. Let's get rid of that shield. We'll save that for you. Liana, what bow do you have? 6. Still better. Destroy everything in my junk. Nah, I don't need the axe. Hello? Hello? Where are you going? Wow, there's a lot of them. Backing up. Oh, I'm stunned. Great. Alistair, you need health. I need health. Alistair, you need more health. Oh, realm lesser potions now. Great. Move, 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 move.
Let's make this quick.
Alistair's dead. I'm almost dead. I am dead. Oh boy. This is not good. Jeez Louise. We just got ambushed. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm back here. Dang it. Thought there was a...
It's begun.
There was a checkpoint.
Darkspawn. Slay them all.
Let them come to us first. Come on. Come here. There you go.
I shall do it. No quarter shall be done. Where is you? As you say.
Let's make this quick. Lost me again. Here.
Alistair. Dang it.
Shall be done.
Oh, you get back here. It's probably not a good idea for me. Kind of stuck in here. And I'm stunned.
Very well.
Let's make this quick.
As you say. Enough! Damn you!
Okay, Alistair?
Finished.
Been scattered about to attract the birds. Let's try and get a golem. Statue appears to be inert.
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here, of all places.
Closer inspection, see that the statue is embedded with numerous crystals, some of them cracked, maybe of dwarven make. Dulith Gar. Apparently either the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. Let's check out Wilhelm's cellar then.
Right.
Ooh, you're suffering from 2 injuries, Alistair. Penalty to nature resistance, and penalty to damage. Well then. Small amount of health and is cured of up to 3 injuries.
Yes.
There you go. Let's try this again then.
It is over.
Ready?
More foul darkspawn.
You're not gonna attack him? I should probably not be going here. Backing off, backing off. Oh, that... Oh, I'm almost dead. Alistair, heal. Dang it. Ooh, someone leveled up. Morgan.
It has begun. I shall do it.
Let's end this!
Sorry, Alistair.
What now?
First, let's level up Morgan. Let's give you some health. Okay, Arcane Bolt. Caster fires a sphere of magical energy at an enemy, dealing moderate spear damage. The shapeshifter can transform into a bear, gaining large bonuses to nature resistance and armor, as well as the bear's slam and rage abilities. The caster's spell power further enhances the bear's statistics and ability. With Master Shapeshifter, this form transforms the caster into a powerful Berescarn and gains the Overwhelm ability. The caster's hands erupt with a cone of flame, inflicting fire damage on all targets in the area for a short time. Friendly fire possible. The caster's skin becomes as hard as stone, granting a bonus to armor for as long as this mode is active. The caster's hands erupt with a cone of frost, freezing targets solid unless they pass a physical resistance check, and slowing their movement otherwise. Targets frozen solid by cone of cold can be shattered with a critical hit. Friendly fire possible. The caster's hands erupt with a cone of lightning, damaging all targets in the area. Friendly fire possible. The caster causes flesh to knit miraculously, instantly healing an ally by moderate damage. The caster enhances an ally's aptitude for battle, granting a bonus to attack. The caster inscribes a glyph on the ground that paralyzes the first enemy who crosses its bounds, unless the opponent passes a physical resistance check. A single caster can maintain a limited number of glyphs of paralysis at once. The caster summons a wisp that grants a small bonus to spell power for as long as this mode is active. While this ability is active, any hostile spell targeted at the caster has a 75% chance of being absorbed into the Fade, draining mana instead. Once all mana has been depleted, the shield collapses. The caster creates a parasitic bond with the spellcasting target, absorbing a small amount of mana from it. The caster magically injects the target with corrosive poison that inflicts continual natural damage. If the target dies while the effect is still active, it explodes, damaging all targets nearby. Although this spell is related to Virulent Walking Bomb, the magic behind the two does not interact. A target cannot be infected with both. Friendly fire possible. The caster erects a telekinetic barrier around a target, who becomes completely immune to damage for the duration of the spell but cannot move. Friendly fire possible. The caster drains a target of energy, inflicting penalties to attack and defense, as well as reducing its movement speed unless it passes a physical resistance check. A contagious hex inflicts penalties to cold resistance, electricity resistance, fire resistance, nature resistance, and spirit resistance on the target and all other enemies nearby. While active, the caster draws in nearby entropic energy, draining residual life force from any dead enemies nearby to heal the caster. So what do we want? I think rock armor would be good. Alistair, you have a damaged eye. Penalty to attack. There you go. So I think I'll let you use one of your injury kits.
Yes.
This is where we came in from. Excuse me, guys. Anything else in here? Ooh, chest.
I'm done.
No, Alistair, you still have good stuff. Guess we're going this way. Oof. Wilhelm's Special Brew. This dark-colored ale gives off a thick, oaky smell. Swirling it in the tankard, you notice it takes an unexpected glow. Yes, let's take this weird drink. Guess this was like a brewery or something. Oop. I'm gonna save. Just in case I die, which is possible. Come here, you guys.
I shall do it. Very well. I shall do it.
Guys, where are you running off to? Why are you leaving me here?
Try to be merciful.
Liana, back up. This is not good. Liliana is dead because you guys decided to just run off ahead. Way to go. Alistair, I said heal. Why are you not healing? Oh my gosh. This is why you do not run off ahead, guys. This is not good. This is so not good. I knew it. This is why I saved. Loading screen. Come on, guys, let's stick together. Come on. No, don't. Alistair. No, don't go up there. Okay. Liliana is already dead. Oh, I only have lesser potions, that's why. I'll take out the emissary. You guys focus on the archers then. No, 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 no. Ah.
Away with you!
I can't. I'm stuck. I can't heal. Why am I not healing? This is not good. And I just spam my... Nope, wrong one. Dang it. Alistair. No, 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 no. And I'm out of health potions.
We must fight!
Oh boy. Penalty to magic. That's okay, you don't use magic. We need more health potions. I wish you could just pick destroy all or something. I think I just put that back in my... Eh. Soul root coating.
By the Maker, we're saved!
Okay. I doubt anyone thought you were still alive.
I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
A merchant told me about this place, actually.
A merchant? Why would a merchant... Oh. Think I see. This is about shale, isn't it? I should have known.
Huh, you can use magic.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except the rod doesn't work. Nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
What killed this man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
How do you even know she's still alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
The golem is unresponsive to the control rod and command words you acquired from Felix. Perhaps there are still survivors in the village who could shed some light on the golem's current status. Deep in the cellars of a mage's ruined tower, a handful of villagers have survived the Darkspawn onslaught, taking refuge behind the tower's magical defenses. One of the survivors is Matthias, son of the tower's original owner. Matthias begs you to rescue his daughter Amalia, who ran deeper into the cellars and is now trapped behind further unknown dangers and enchantments. You have agreed to find her and return her safely to her father. Wait. Health! Decade-old letter. No, I wanted to read the letter. Madam, I can assure you that the Circle of Magi is not a sacrilegious institution and that indeed we operate under the supervision of the Chantry. It would make our investigation of your husband's death much easier if you would simply cooperate with us. I'm disappointed to hear that you sold the golem's activation rod. I understand both it and your husband were of invaluable aid to King Merrick during the war against Orlais. Without the rod, we cannot discern whether Wilhelm's golem was responsible for his murder. The golem will simply have to remain where it is unless the villagers can find a means to destroy it. Our condolences to you and your son for your loss. I imagine it is of little consolidation to you, but your husband is much admired here and will be missed. Maker keep you. First Enchanter Arlen. You've equipped heavy or massive armor. While these grades of armor offer excellent protection, be aware they reduce the character's attack speed with bows and crossbows, although the Master Archer talent eliminates this penalty for the heavy class of armors. Weighty armor also tends to cause more fatigue, which is a percentage increase in the mana or stamina cost to activate a spell or talent. Finally, be aware that enemies will judge characters wearing heavy armor as a greater threat, making them more likely to select that character as their target. Wait, is there anything over here? Let's go rescue a girl. Spiders. Not good. Either there's a giant swarm down here, or you got a really big infestation problem. What was that? See a dead body. What do we got? We got shades. And I'm getting, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
It's your time to die!
Alistair. Oh, great.
Wipe them out!
Hold on, Alistair.
As you say.
Just a little longer, and you're using my last potion. Great. Legend has it that when Andraste's ashes were taken from hiding, some of her closest disciples gave themselves to the fire, that their restless souls might remain to guard her final resting place forever. Whether they are the spirits of Andraste's disciples or merely fade spirits, the temple that houses the sacred urn is filled with wraiths. Created from a burnt corpse, an ash wraith is a powerful and amorphous opponent, able to lash and smother, while being immune to most physical attacks. Even if successfully dispersed, it can reform at a later time. Magic is the only real way to fight such a creature, wind and ice attacks being the most powerful. They're capable of creating small whirlwinds that are devastating to anyone unfortunate enough to get close, and their touch leaves a person drained. The Journal of Enchanter Wilhelm. 13 Pluitanus. The interrogation of the demon is going well, and is rather fascinating, providing that what it's saying is true. I've sent all my research so far to First Enchanter Aedan, and while he is concerned about my safety, he does not think there is a reason to stop just yet. All I hope is that the Templars do not discover what I am doing. How will we ever find another way to deal with demonic possession if the Chantry does not let us research it? 20 Alluvietsta. Young Matthias nearly wandered down here again today, and this time I forgot to leave the barrier up. I believe I will key the defenses to ignore anyone in my blood. I would rather have the boy stumble into the laboratory than have him killed by my forgetfulness. Poor lad. All he wants is to know why his father spent so much time beneath the tower. I will spend more time with him soon, I swear it. 28 Alluvietsta. Shale is acting strangely. I wonder if I should discontinue my experiments upon it. I'm so near a breakthrough, I'm certain. Perhaps it's best if I focus on the demon. 2 Matrinalis. The demon almost managed to get away again. Tricky. I shall have to be more careful. Young Eamon sent a letter asking me to venture to Redcliffe. I shall have to consider it soon. 11 Matrillanis. Could it be? What an intriguing discovery, especially considering that the demon was attempting to keep me from it all at all costs. Or did it lead me to that information by seeming to deny it from me? I must discover the truth. 19 Umbralia. I think it is time to dismiss this demon. It's too dangerous for me to continue holding it, and I cannot discount the possibility that it is having some influence over the golem. Or is it my experiments? I will try to deactivate Shale for the time being, and then deal with the demon once and for all. Let it end here. No further entries. From the Journal of Enchanter Wilhelm Sulzbacher. Pattern of a turtle shell. Who likes gemstones?
What now?
All right then. +2 strength, +2 dexterity, +4 attack. Wooden ring is etched with a simple wine and pumpkin motif. I think I'll give this to Alistair. There you go. Now, what did we get here? Chanter Cowl. +5 cold, +5 nature, +5 spirit, +5 mental. This hood is velvet. The embroidery is stitched with protection runes. The feathers are purely decorative. Liliana has nothing, so we'll give it to you, I guess. I think that's it for now. Small chipped fire. Small chipped ice.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees?
Hello.
Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
We? Who is we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
We have to go, Amelia. Matthias is waiting.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
That's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
I don't think talking to this creature is safe, Amalia.
Oh, bug whistles, you're just no fun. I'm going to ignore you now.
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
What have you done to her?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
You mean possessor?
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Why couldn't you just do it through a cat's eyes? I'll free you, and you can have the girl.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Matthias' daughter Amalia is unharmed, but held captive by a demon that has taken the form of a cat. The demon is restrained by the mechanisms Wilhelm placed in the room so long ago, and has asked for your help to free it. You've agreed to free the demon and allow it to possess Amalia. Supposedly. I'm actually gonna switch Morgan and Liliana's helmets. Morgan, you can have the Enchantress Cowl. Okay, how do I do this? There's a way to keep your party members from following you. Just gotta remember what it is. It's in here. No, I don't think so. Oh, I think it's here. Hold position. There we go.
Speak.
Nope, nope, nope. There, you guys stay.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
Okay, how do we do this? Gotta somehow get the flame path over there. Oh. I should save. This might take a while.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Yes, very awful. Okay, that needs to go there.
Kitty is my best friend.
That's nice. Nope, nope, nope. Nope!
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
What? Okay, no, this isn't right.
Tell me a story.
I don't think I'm doing this. I'm not doing this right. I'm messing it up.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
That's nice. Ow. Nope, nope. Ow. I need to get you up there.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
Please stop talking to that cat.
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
You said that already.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Yes, that's really awful. Please stop talking.
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Yes, she is. Okay, now I just gotta connect it. Ow.
Tell me a story.
Ooh, almost.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, actually. Nope, I think I got it. Got it. Level up.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Keep your hands off the girl, demon.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine!
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Careful! I think they've seen us!
Move freely, guys. Ow, ow, I'm stuck. No! I'm dead.
You cannot win! Stand yourself! Just
got no healing, so you guys just gotta deal.
And back!
I am your death!
Very well.
I suppose violence is the solution. I tried to be merciful. Ha-ha!
Hold him off. Hold him off. Come on. You can do this, Alistair.
Pay for that!
Almost. Almost. Good job. You freed the demon but attacked it before it could possess Amalia. Amalia has escaped and hopefully returned safely to her father. To anyone who doubts the wickedness of blood magic, I say, with your own hands, strike down the corpses of your own brothers who have fallen in battle to Maleficar. Then we may discuss morality. Knight Commander Benedictus, in a letter to the Divine, 546 Exalted. The Walking Dead are not, as the superstitious are wont to believe, the living come back from revenge. They are, rather, corpses possessed by demons. The shambling corpse, controlled by a demon of sloth, causes its enemies to become weak and fatigued. Corpses possessed by rage demons go berserk and simply wade into their opponents mindlessly. Devouring corpses are held by hunger demons and feed upon the living. The more powerful demons rarely deign to possess a dead host. In all my studies, I must say that the most intriguing was my interview with the Desire Demon. That the creature was willing to speak with me was a sign that this was no mere monster, mindlessly driven by its nature, but rather a rational being as interested in me as I was in it. It took a form that I would call female, though I have no doubt that it would appear otherwise. I wondered if it appeared as it did because I wanted it to, or because I expected it to. She, and indeed I could only think of her as such now, smiled warmly at me, and laughed a musical sound that seemed to thrill my old heart. So frightened was I of this creature's legendary abilities to twist the hearts of men, and so relieved was I when I looked across the table into her dark eyes. This was a fearsome creature of the Fade, but as I spoke with her, I slowly came to realize that this demon was merely as misunderstood as we mages are ourselves. From the journal of former senior enchanter Malleus, once of the Circle of Rivain, declared apostate in 920 Dragon. Of all the threats from beyond the veil, few are more insidious and deceptively deadly than the Desire Demon. In folklore, such demons are characterized as peddlers of lust, luring their prey into a sexual encounter only to be slain at the culmination. While a Desire Demon can indeed deal in pleasure, in truth they deal with any manner of desire that humans can possess: wealth, power, and beauty, to name a few. Far more intelligent than the bestial hunger and rage demons, and more ambitious than the demons of sloth, these dark spirits are among the most skilled at tempting mages into possession. Many who serve the whims of a Desire Demon never realize it. They are manipulated by illusions and deceit, if not outright mind control, although these demons are reluctant to resort to such crude measures. Indeed, they seem to take great pleasure in corruption. The greater the deceit, the greater their victory. Only demons of pride prove more fearsome opponents when roused. Their abilities to affect the mind allow them to assume disguises and even alter the environment to their purposes, not to mention the great strength and speed they possess if they should have to resort to more physical means. More often, a Desire Demon will attempt to bargain its way to freedom if overpowered. Many stories exist that depict mages defeating Desire Demons to the point where a wish can be wrested from them. It should be noted that in such stories, the demon almost always gets the upper hand, even when the mage thinks his wish has been granted. Good work, everybody. Now then. Time to level you guys up. Alistair, you're first. Give you some strength. Give you some health. And some dexterity. Precise striking. Shield balance. The character has learned to compensate for the weight of a shield in combat and no longer suffers an attack penalty while using shield defense. So we can do that. Or precise striking. The warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack as well as an increased chance to score critical hits for as long as this mode is active. I think I'm going to go with shield defense. Nope. I got a cracked skull. Penalty to cunning. Liliana! We'll give you some health. I'll give you some cunning. And some dexterity. Character is a world-class thief, able to distract and mislead the poor mark, even during combat. The character has learned to construct basic traps and lures out of common components. Character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. This skill also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. The character can make simple potions, poultices, and salves from common herbs. The character can now create deadly second-tier poisons and grenades. The character has seen more battles than even a seasoned soldier, and gains a small bonus to attack. Warriors and rogues gain access to third-tier weapon talents. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. The character can formulate strategies quickly in battle, and consequently gains a combat tactics slot. Let's go with that one. Quick-stepping rogue can more easily outmaneuver opponents, granting a wider flanking angle that makes backstabs easier to achieve. Through practice and research, the rogue has come to possess an encyclopedic knowledge of devices designed to prevent entry. Knowing the right technique for the job lends the rogue yet another bonus when dealing with locks or traps. The character's cunning score also contributes to these skills. The bard's performance, replete with dizzying flourishes, is designed to distract and confuse. The target forgets who it was fighting and becomes disoriented unless it passes a mental resistance check. Experienced fighting in tight quarters has taught the archer to fire without interruption, even when being attacked. Let's go with this one. You never know. Just in case we run into a chest that we can't open. Corpse Gall. Home of Honleath. Situated on the edge of the Kokari Wilds, the remote village of Honleath has long had to defend itself from marauders of all sorts. This is better than yours, Alistair. And you're the only one right now that can take it. Interwoven with burnishing brass wire, this stiff cord is intended to encircle the waist like a belt. It can only be equipped by a mage. Alright then. Alistair, you get a new helmet. Meanwhile, 120, 125. Liliana, you take it. And Morgan, you can have this cord. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't like the sound, and now the demons are loose. Good work, guys. Anyone else? Nope.
Missed!
Yes.
Don't give them the advantage!
Come on.
No focus will be given.
There we go.
You will learn to fear me.
Moving on. Here we are.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
No problem. You're welcome. Turns out that Felix gave you the wrong command words for the golem in Honleath. You have obtained the correct ones now and are ready to activate the golem. Let's go then. See if this works. Dulan Harn.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
Kind of. Hello to you too.
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Golem.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
I take it that wouldn't concern you.
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Did you watch the attack?
Not as much as it would think. There was running and screaming, and then days and days of watching the Darkspawn prowl around. I would never have thought there could be something less interesting than the villagers, but there it was. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command?
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
All right. Walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
So what now? You go on a killing rampage?
Don't be ridiculous. Well, I wouldn't mind killing the birds. Those evil birds and their foul droppings. I could crush them all. I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I hadn't given it much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
You're welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
Think of it as a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I'm Aedan. Pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Oh, blast it.
Yes.
What can I say? I have a heart of stone. The golems of Orzammar once made up the vanguard of the Dwarven army, holding back the tides of darkspawn that flooded out of the deep roads. But the art of making them was lost, and many of them succumbed to wear and damage in battle. Shale has no memories either of the time spent fighting in the deep roads or of coming to Honleath, only a few spotty and bitter recollections of its last master. Aedan unearthed Shale's control rod and awakened it, adding a bitter and malfunctioning golem to the menagerie of companions. Speaking of which... Shale! Converts all damage to fire damage. Ice damage. Nature damage. Let's go with fire. As for armor, we got spirit resistance. Or fire. Or lightning. Let's go nature. Okay, let's head out of here and maybe go back to camp. Rest up our injuries. At least I think that's what camp does. Could have at least saved the meat. Off to camp.
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais.
Why?
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me? Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
What for?
I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did.
So Marjolaine was a bard too?
She claimed to have retired. She married a noble and inherited his wealth when he died. To many she was just a rich widow. I thought I knew her. My devotion to her blinded me to her less than noble attributes. You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
Important documents?
It turns out that they were. My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Honleath to other countries, Nevarra and Antiva among others. It was treason.
Isn't that what bards do?
Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Honleath. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Honleath has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
What do you mean?
I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
What happened then?
The Orlesian guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
How did you get out?
The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
And so you came to Ferelden, to Lothering.
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
You'll be safe in my company.
It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
There's more to Liliana than had ever been apparent at Lothering, however. She spent much of her life as a bard in Honleath, a minstrel, assassin, and spy employed by the nobles of Val Royeaux in their elaborate games of intrigue. Her decision to join the Chantry was not merely the product of her disenchantment with the life of a bard. Liliana was framed by her bard master and fled to escape execution as a traitor. Liliana takes care to honor the Lothering cloister that took her in, and keeps symbols of Andraste's blessings close to her heart. Sten is the guy that actually likes paintings.
I am impressed. My thanks.
I think Shale likes the stones.
Very nice indeed.
And of course we don't have the person that likes all the drinks. But we're gonna have to stop here for now. Next time, maybe we'll do a bit of campfire conversations, or maybe we'll head off to somewhere else. But until then, if you liked this video, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time. Alistair, let's get dinner ready.